Jesus heard that one of his friends had been killed by a bad king. So he left the place where he was staying and sailed in a boat to a quiet place where he could be alone. But the crowd heard where Jesus had gone, so they left their towns and ran on foot to the place where he was going. Jesus got out of the boat. He saw a large crowd there on the shore and felt sorry for them because they were like sheep without a shepherd. So he began to teach them. There were sick people with them, and he made them well again. When it was almost evening, Jesus' disciples came to speak to him. They said, "We are in a place where there are no houses, and it will soon be dark. Send the crowd away so they can go to the villages near here. Then they can buy some food for themselves to eat." Jesus said to them, "The people do not have to go away. You give them some food to eat." But the disciples replied, "We have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish." Jesus replied, "Bring the bread and fish here to me." Then he said to the large crowd, "Sit down on the grass." There were about 5,000 men, plus women and children in the crowd. Jesus took the 5 loaves of bread and the 2 fish, looked up to heaven, and thanked God for them. Then he broke the bread into pieces and gave them to his disciples. They gave them to the crowd, and everybody ate. They all had enough food and were not hungry anymore. Then the disciples picked up all the leftovers. They filled 12 baskets with bits of bread and fish.